Hi everyone, and today we'll be explaining on the types of rated error encountered when conducting a performance appraisal. So, what is a rated error? In the book Human Resource Strategy, Gray and Doherty defined rated errors as being reflective of our imperfect judgment of others. Quote unquote, a barrier to the accuracy and credibility of performance measures is posed by a number of rated errors, perceptual biases, and other sources of distortion in performance ratings. There are a few rated errors likely to be made when assessing the performance of others, and these errors could lead to inaccuracy of the assessment. Rated errors can be classified as unintentional and intentional error. There are a total of 10 rated errors that can be classified as unintentional error. Similar to me, contrast, halo, primacy, recency, negativity, first impression, spillover, stereotype, and last but not least, attribution. Similar to me error can be defined as an attraction where we favor the person because they are similar to us in terms of attitudes, preferences, personality, and demographic variables including race and gender. Contrast error occurs when supervisors compare individuals with one another instead of against predetermined standards. Halo error occurs when raters fail to distinguish among the different aspects of performance being rated. If an employee is good at one dimension, they are perceived to be good at other dimensions as well. Primacy error occurs when performance evaluation is influenced mainly by information collected during the initial phases of the review period. Recency error occurs when performance evaluation is influenced mainly by information gathered during the last portion of the review period. Negativity error occurs when raters place more weight on negative information than on positive and neutral information. First impression error happens when raters make an initial good or bad judgment about an employee, and then ignore subsequent information that does not support the initial impression. Spillover error occurs when scores from previous review periods unjustly influence current ratings. As for the stereotype error, it occurs when a rater has an oversimplified view of individuals based on group membership. A rater has a belief that certain groups of employees, for example women, are unassertive in their communication style. And last but not least, the attribution error. It occurs when a rater attributes poor performance to an employee's dispositional tendency, such as their personality or ability, instead of features of the situation, for example, malfunctioning equipment. Now, let's move on to intentional errors. There are three types of rated errors that can occur intentionally: leniency, severity, and central tendency. The first intentional error is leniency. Leniency error occurs when raters assign high or lenient ratings to most or all employees. Severity error occurs when raters assign low ratings to most or all employees. Severity is mostly an intentional type of error where a supervisor purposely be too strict or negative in order to shock employees. And last but not least, central tendency error. It is an error that occurs when raters use only the middle points on the rating scales and avoid using the extremes. And as a result is that most or all employees will be rated as average. And that concludes our lesson for today. Thank you for watching.